declaring the EastLand Liberation Organization as a political party in Sri Lanka. The founder, Mr. Waffa Farook, said this party would strive tirelessly to ensure all Sri Lankans are given due status, respect, opportunities and all other rights without discrimination to any. He further said, while the country needed a political solution to the fundamental cause for the armed conflict of past decades, an arrangement must be made in the constitution to ensure that no necessity is left for a new conflict and confrontations in the future. Speaking on the absence of any proposals on behalf of Muslims in Sri Lanka, he said, Muslims in Sri Lanka contributed more than their capacity to building the country right from the independence. It is sad to declare that this patriotic community is being neglected in all opportunities where they deserved a reasonable stake. JR's constitution with PR electoral systems helped a little to the Muslims secure their own representations in parliament and other councils. Unfortunately, after the demise of SLMC founder M.H.M. Ashraf, the Muslim community was not represented by any charismatic personalities. Though the number of members from the Muslim community increased in parliament, none of them is even worried about the great danger that would hijack the very electoral system that brought them into power. They supported the change of the electoral system in parliament, knowing very well that the mixed system will drastically reduce the Muslim representation at all level of chambers. True, the number of members in parliament and other councils representing Muslims delivered nothing beneficial to the community nor to the country at large. Some became ministers and deputies to look after their own interest on the strength of Muslims' votes and of course PR system. Community in the country in general suffering the cost of their privileges they enjoy. In contrast to this, Tamil representatives in the parliament are making every efforts to get the best out of all for the betterment of their community, to the extent of transforming the constitution into a federal one. Different opinions are being expressed by intellectuals and common people with and without reasons. While a section expresses fear of a possible division of the country, another disqualifying this claim, citing existing examples of federal models in other parts of the world. Neither of them could be ignored, as Sri Lanka had a threatening past and need a permanent solution to this ever-endangering high risk. Thousands of valuable lives were sacrificed from all section of people and billions worth of properties became worthless. Discrimination ignited the bloodshed and ignorance made it a carnage. Peace through power devolution is emphasized and agreed upon. Muslims expect nothing in the whole exercise of formulating a new constitution, except fundamental right for their coexistence, security of their religious and cultural freedom and an electoral system ensuring due representation. While these are reasonable aspirations of all Muslims in the island, the Eastern Province Muslims expect an additional guarantee to ensure East remains independently without merging with Northern Province, to ensure their majority is intact. In the event of an inevitable merger, the Muslims in the Eastern Province reasonably expect a piece of EastLand according to their ratio left over for them to preserve their religious, cultural and economic freedom through equal power devolved to them like other provinces. Disappointing truth is that no elected Muslim representative advocated for anything to ensure the fear of Eastern Muslims is taken into serious consideration and comforted with some kind of constitutional remedies. No community will ever tolerate an injustice forced upon them, and through which they become a minority within another minority in the land, where they are currently the majority. We request the President, Prime Minister, the opposition leader, and other party leaders in power and most importantly similar intellectuals, to voice for the equal rights of voiceless Eastern Province Muslims of Sri Lanka. Media Unit, EastLand Liberation Organization.